And you know what? This was an unscheduled one. Unscheduled. I'm calling an audible.
Ooh.
Wow.
We brought this up briefly the other day, but I watched the spot again this morning, and I thought it would be worth just a couple of seconds here of our time to discuss. And that is this. Of course, Black Adam is coming out, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson superhero movie that they announced sometime in 1978, and now is finally actually coming into theaters next month, or so they say. So we'll see if that actually happens or if it gets delayed again. But one of the big topics conversations surrounding Black Adam has been, will Henry Cavill show up as Superman? And the rumors come and they go, and they come and they go. I mean, I was ready to wear my diapers at Comic-Con when they were going to do the Warner Brothers presentation. I half expected that Dwayne Johnson was going to say that only one man can share the screen with The Rock, and Henry Cavill would walk out, and I would urinate over the walls, and it was going to be just chaos and just chaos and madness. Well, that didn't happen, and so then it kind of becomes accepted Henry isn't coming back. Then some things suggest maybe it goes back and forth. Well, in the new TV spot for Black Adam, it's a 30-second TV spot that has come out, and in it, you get this close-up shot, and we just touched on this the other day, but you get this close-up shot of Dwayne Johnson saying, "No one on this planet can stop me." And of course, because we as comic book movie fans, and y'all are guilty of this, we love to find any little tiny thing and construct an entire theory around the smallest thing. And of course, coming out of that spot where he says, "No one on this planet can stop me," of course, now the big theory going around is that's the point when the camera spins around and you just hear a voice saying, "That's funny, I'm not from this planet." And you see the boots come down into screen as Superman descends, and it's Henry Cavill.
I thought he was going to say, "I'm your Huckleberry."
I'm your Huckleberry. And Val Kilmer descends from the ceiling.
I would love that.
That would be so great.
That'd be so good.
So, look, I want to just put it to you. Now, listen, it is possible that this theory, when he says, "No one on this planet could stop me," that then somebody not from the planet shows up. But I mean, that could be Martian Manhunter. That could be Kilowog of the Green Lantern Corps. Imagine if it was Kilowog.
Stop saying things that I want instead of Henry Cavill.
Kilowog comes down. I mean, even if that line was a setup for somebody not from Earth showing up, it doesn't necessarily mean it's Superman. But listen, being a Henry Cavill, Henry Cavill is, I am one side of the bromance that Henry Cavill doesn't realize he's in.
One day.
But as a huge Henry Cavill fan, of course, I want to believe that could maybe offer a spark of hope. Listen, these marketing things, they don't normally just drop things for no reason. But I don't know, Rob, you saw this spot. You heard the line. Do you think that was the movie teasing a Superman appearance?
John, I'd like to believe it is. I mean, look who's on my
I'd
desk.
like to believe it is.
I like to believe it is, but I think, it's gotten to the point where they know that we're going to speculate. They know that we're going to drop lots of internet ink all over the place, speculating about whether it's Superman or not. But you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of my heartstrings being tugged and then not delivered to. My heart yearns for what it cannot have. And what it cannot have is Superman. I mean, I've been waiting. It's been 12 years.
It feels like 20.
It feels like 20, and I or 11 years. And I look, even if there's just, I would love to see him get one punch, one exchange of, but we don't know exactly, is Black Adam, if his powers are magical, that's Superman's weakness.
But is it Superman's weakness?
I don't know.
In the movies, they've never
they have
said
never
that's his
stopped
weakness,
because we've never had magic, really, not really. But dude, I want it to be true. I used to want Batboy on the cover of the Weekly World News to be true too, but he wasn't. It wasn't true.
Chris,
is that a real character?
Oh no, it's not a character. It's like the old tabloids used to push this theory that there was this actual living creature out there. It's a
Batboy. It'll show up. Weekly World News.
Chris, you heard the line. I mean, obviously, Rob and I would both like this to be true. Yeah. It doesn't sound like either of us actually do believe that's what's happening. But what do you think? Do you think it's possible?
I mean, anything's possible, isn't it? If you believe, and the S stands for hope. And wouldn't that be nice? That'd be great. So that'd be very, very magical. However, do I think it's going to happen? I have been burned before, and I will not be burnt again, unless it's by Martian Manhunter. I'd be really, really into Martian Manhunter showing up and having some issues with fire around him and letting us know that weakness. So that laser vision and stuff happens. And I want all these fights. I want all these fights with everyone. I like Kilowog much more than Superman. I find all these other characters more interesting than Superman. I'm sorry. But I have said on here before, and I understand it, and other people have said it, there is a very big missing piece of the DC EU right now, and that's Superman.
Yeah.
So if they did bring him in, it would be a very, very smart move. I think we also need to remember that Hawkeye, depending on the iteration, or not Hawkeye, excuse me, Hawkman. Oh, come on, coffee.
You heard it on the John Campea Show. Hawkeye to appear in
Hawkeye
Black
is going to
Adam.
appear. But depending on what they do with the Hawkman story, Hawkman might not be from Earth if they, instead of do Egyptian gods,
Yeah.
could be
Yeah,
from a
that's
different
true.
planet. So there's a couple other opportunities here for somebody who we've already even seen to be the person who could potentially take down Black Adam.
Now, look, if you're somebody who's really hoping that Superman Henry Cavill does show up, there are reasons to have hope. I mean, the fact of the matter is that Dwayne The Rock Johnson's manager is his ex-wife. They're still business partners and good friends, and who also happens to be Henry Cavill's manager. And Henry Cavill has never definitively said, I'm not Superman anymore, and all that kind of stuff. So do I believe he's going to show up in Black Adam? At this point, I don't. But ask me again next week, and we'll see where we are. Questions for you guys. What did you think about that little 30-second spot? Did it lead you to believe that maybe that's a hint that Superman's going to be there? Or is that just wishful thinking, and nah, he's probably not? Whatever you guys think, jump into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, MasterClass. You guys know we have been sponsored by MasterClass, and we love them here at the John Campea Show for giving us in-depth information on a wide variety of topics from the world's best experts. With MasterClass, you can learn from the world's best minds anytime, anywhere, and at your own pace. You can learn the art of filmmaking from James Cameron, improve your cooking skills from Gordon Ramsay, or learn how to make compelling YouTube videos from Marquise Brownlee. With over 150 classes from a range of world-class instructors, that thing you've always wanted to do is closer than you think. I was recently watching through the independent filmmaking course by Spike Lee, and I found it fascinating that not only did he cover the broader topics like working with actors, but he also gets into finer details like working with a cinematographer and how to properly audition a DP for your project. It was fascinating. So guys, I highly recommend that you check it out. Get unlimited access to every class, and as a John Campea Show listener, you get 15% off an annual membership. Go to masterclass.com/Campea now. That's masterclass.com/Campea for 15% off Masterclass.